Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Yes, I'm back, guys, and it's bloody good to be here. I had a little break while I did something fairly important.
Snitch Had A Baby.
Yes, thanks to Timmy Mountford for covering for me while I went off and had myself a kid.
He turned the itch into a little snitch.
Yes.
And being that I am now a father, it's time for me to slap on these stubby shorts, roll a singlet over this beer belly, and get right into recapping this week.
Yeah!
All right.
Now, we all know that Kate Ritchie is a woman of the people.
The cabin of an airplane. You know when the poor people come and open the door, right?
Poor people.
No.
That's called economy, Kate.
No, not the...
Yeah, she sure is an Aussie battler.
I like to label people.
But on Monday, she proved that she is truly a Campbelltown girl at heart.
Mum at home with 2 young children, she's working 13 hours a day. She's on the 2 little tools running around the house.
That's a set of tools that I wouldn't mind getting flogged sometimes. Someone taking that off the back of the ute.
Oh, is that what you mean, stealing them? I thought you meant giving them a smack. Because I like to use that word about giving someone a flogging.
Yeah, flogging, mate.
Yeah, it's my Campbelltown roots.
Kate Ritchie.
We up in Campbelltown, so just be careful who you look at.
The team's been getting real fancy with some words this week, starting with moustache.
People all over the world are growing moustaches.
Moustaches and
Enough of that, I got it.
big shout out to all the men in Movember growing a moustache.
Grow a moustache.
I agree.
Yes, I always say moustache. Get that moustache over here.
You bring that moustache over
Hello.
here.
Hello.
Moustachio.
And if your name happens to be Dwayne, it better not be spelt slightly differently.
A young apprentice. His name's Dwayne.
Dwayne?
Yeah, Dwayne. D-U-A-N-N-E.
Oh,
Dwayne.
Dwayne.
I don't think it's Dwayne.
Don't try and make it sound Spanish.
He's taken out the Master Plumber's Apprentice of the Year.
Oh, he is a plumber.
Yeah, he's a plumber. If you've got to block Dwayne, he comes out and unplugs it for you.
And like most weeks, Whipper was just struggling in general.
Well, I'm doing fine with it, mate. I'm not struggling if you think there's an issue.
This week it was with the word congregation.
On his congregation.
Congregation. Try again.
Congregation seemingly with...
Not Kong. Not Kong.
Congregation.
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 I said it right the first time.
Congregation.
Congregations.
Sorry, pick up.
Better.
One more.
Again.
Because you didn't do it right, Whip.
Oh, for sake. On his congregation. Sorry.
But hey, it's still not as bad as Kate trying to speak Spanish.
Buenos dias and happy dia de muertos.
Racist.
I'm trying to get into the Fiesta field.
Of course, it was the Melbourne Cup this week.
Hopefully you get a couple of winners today.
You can tell I'm a punter.
And if you decided to put the house on Fitzy's tips,
Go number 1.
Something
Gold
to do with
Trip.
stars.
Gold Trip will win the Melbourne Cup today.
Oh, my God.
we'd like to apologise because Gold Trip came... Sorry, one sec. Just going back through it. There it is, 17th.
I think we're going here.
But that being said, we did have famed jockey and commentator Michelle Payne on,
Thanks for having me on.
whose tips were this,
I can't go past the favourite in Ballband.
who came 14th,
And my roughie, I'm with more felons.
who came 12th.
No, I don't think I'll get through this.
It's almost like there's no way of telling who's going to win.
Bet with your head not over it.
You might actually have better luck winning something on our show.
You can go and register on the Nova Player app.
Although this week the prizes have been rather different.
Flights, accommodation, you and 3 men. What?
Hands up!
It's not gender specific.
You don't know who the men are?
Put your hands down, Kate. You can't win.
Yeah!
Oh, and before I forget, I've missed this segment the most. Out of context, Kate.
Look at that lovely piece of meat attached to that moustache.
Out of context, Kate. One of our favourite pastimes on the show is making fun of talkback radio.
Oh, there's dust in here.
And Whipper brought us this audio on Wednesday.
Deb Knight on 2GB was running a sweep, but you had to do something if you wanted to win a horse in the race.
With the Melbourne Cup sweep today, Eileen, I need you to make for me the best fake car engine noise.
B.H. Holden.
Yeah, but what was it sound like?
Oh, a noise. Oh.
That'll do.
Oh my
Well
gosh.
done to everybody involved.
I mean, it's all well and good to make fun of AM radio, but let's not forget that Andrew from Sutherland was doing this 5 minutes later on our show.
Take it away. It's pretty good. It's actually pretty good.
But our favourite impression of a car doesn't come from either of them. It comes from Jimmy Barnes. That one was just for Fitzy. And just quickly before we go, a big shout out to someone who's given me lots and lots of content for the recap over the years. This guy.
Yeah! Oi, come on, pig!
It just sucks.
Who announced this week that he'll be leaving us at the end of the year.
It has been the best 10 years. I'm not demanding, but I'm in demand. With the best team. I actually want to marry my cousin.
Yeah, we're going to miss you too, mate. So here's something I made just for you. Matt Groot, we're going to miss you.
Just a tall, bald guy looking for a super hottie.
See you guys next week.
Oh, well done, Snitch.
Welcome back.
Okay, we don't need to. There's some emotional tributes that Snitch could have used there, but instead he's just gone with some of the basic
Tommy, I think
classic.
I love the piggy gear.
I think there's got to be a recap of the week that's dedicated to Matt DeGroot before he leaves.
Yes, in our last week for the year.
Make it an hour-long one so we can pre-record that.
We could do it.
Put our feet up.
In that last week, we could do a different pig outfit every day. It's like a bacon festival.
Yeah.
Just such a disappointing
pig
way.
out of Charlotte's Web?
Not Babe, no. Wilbur.
Wilbur, that's it.
You
could
made
be
that
Wilbur
up.
one
It's
day.
not Wilbur,
Yeah, it is Wilbur, isn't it?
You could be Babe another day. You could be Elmer Fudd.
I know that there have been some reasonably big names who have inquired about replacing me, and when they realise that the things that they'll need to do are dress up as a different pig every day to read the traffic, you may see the quality of applicants drop away. That Peter Ovett.
Well, we might finally get someone with a sense of humour.
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.